Bagfuel, baby.
A lot of us, when we start growing,
Mm-hmm.
those associations change.
Yeah.
They got to, because these niggas will start bringing you down. And that's where the lawsuits come from. Nigga, we was in fucking Maryland when Allen Iverson was running around. Remember?
Like we was
I remember?
Like, yo,
What are
we
you
was
talking
down
about?
there when Allen Iverson is...
I don't talk about that.
No,
that
don't.
I don't
That's
talk
funny,
about
bro.
that stuff,
Allen
bro.
Iverson was DC's, he ain't from DC, but he was DC's golden boy.
He was their son.
You understand what I'm saying?
Before Philly. Philly love him,
Yeah,
but DC.
but he's from Virginia, my nigga. So that nigga would show up at Love with... It was DC Live, you know what I mean? Like, niggas, but anyway, look.
Blossoms,
30,
Republic
40
Garden.
deep, bro. And over a period of time, that starts to be problematic. Melo tells the story when David Stern pulled him in the office and said, yo, Melo said the nigga started naming his boys' names. Like, yo, such and such, such and such. He knew them niggas' names.
And he did this crime, and he did
He said,
this
yo,
crime.
what you want to do? You want to be in the street or you want to be a basketball player? Melo said that conversation changed his whole outlook on everything. Like, yo, he knew my niggas' names?
Mm-hmm.
What? Huh? He knew the niggas' names. He said, yo, I know this dude, this dude.
They had private investigators back then, bro.
The league always been like that.
Like, yo, so I think that to Cardi or Lizzo or why Jay don't ever get in none of that?
He did when he was younger.
He did, and
he did when he was younger.
Younger.
And you step back.
You
R. Kelly
you
shit,
learning from
you learn.
all of this shit, my nigga, and now you have to grow and rise above all of this. If you want to get to a certain level, you have to modify. Fam, niggas don't even read.
Yeah, niggas don't read.
Niggas won't read a fucking book. So if you're
can niggas even read?
Listen.
No, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Look, dog.
That's still your circle. They don't read. They can't read.
If me and my niggas, right, we got to 10 million. You don't know, I don't know where to go from here. How the fuck do we move? You either gotta do one or two things. You gotta now start surrounding yourself with niggas that's at 100 million that could give you some game and some advice or some tutelage and knowledge how to get up, which we don't really be fucking with other men because we be alphas and you know what I mean? Niggas won't take advice. Or number two, you have to now start educating yourself and putting shit in your brain that you didn't know to elevate. It's mad niggas that's at a ceiling that can't get no higher because they not getting no new information in their brain. Your ego too big to accept and receive new shit.
The hardest part is changing your circle. Because you felt like you got inspiration from the circle that you was around.
Or they was with me on my climb.
And you don't,
the streets teach us that too.
It's so hard to break away because one, all right, let's say this. We make good money, right? My sister's still in the hood, right? She got 2 kids and my great nephew and all that. I don't have enough money to give them $1 million to move them out the hood. So I'm still exposed to these same motherfuckers. And you gotta be gentle with the relationships because now your family is at stake too. Although you in fucking Bel Air partying it up, my sister and my niece is still in Southside. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about it is they don't wanna move nowhere. That's the crazy shit.
That's the hard.
They like it.
That's one of the hard.
That's what people don't understand.
That fear.
When I first got my first bag in 2003, I paid off my school loans, which was $78,000. I had like $100,000 left, and I was trying to give my sister Lori, this is a fact, $50,000 to get out of Rochdale and get a house because I didn't want my niece being in there. My sister was like, why would I do that? I'm fucking comfortable here. Everybody knows me. I got a parking space. This is right by my job. And instead of giving me that money, if you want to help out when they need stuff and all that, we'll use that money for that instead of trying to move into a house and be stable. That's real shit.
You can't grow. You stagnated. Look, and for his experience, this is a real story. In my hood, right? They knocked some projects down in my hood. And when they knocked the projects down, they gave all of the tenants statewide New Jersey Section 8. Which means you could go anywhere in New Jersey.
Holy.
One of my tenants, right? His daughter, he older. He was like 50-something. His daughter got the voucher. He moved around the corner from the projects. And said, yo, I don't want them to change schools. I don't want to take... I'm like, nigga, this is a blessing for them to change schools. You act like she going to fucking 5-star Blue Ribbon Award winning school.
She's in the hood.
Nigga, where niggas is getting popped. You understand what I'm saying? Yo, we are conditioned to stay in that 4-block radius.
But
Niggas never got outside of that radius because they scared to death of what's on the other side.
Ish, you know how the hood is. See, y'all was in Maryland, y'all was in Virginia. That's a different lifestyle. I live down south. You got to go to the Publix. You can't just go to the corner store to Winn-Dixie or whatever it is.
Nigga, we was in Baltimore.
But, that's even worse.
No, it ain't.
I be trying to tell them.
We wasn't in motherfucking.
I be trying to tell them.
Like, my family is from Virginia.
Okay.
I wasn't in Tappahannock where my family from, nigga. I was in Baltimore.
Baltimore City. That's what I be trying to
What you
tell
talking
them.
about? Yo, dog, we had fly shit. The fly shit he talking about? Nigga, I had a 2-bedroom deluxe. I could lay down in my walk-in and stretch out. I'm 6'2". Nigga, for $535
Yes,
a month.
$550.
Wall-to-wall carpet,
yeah.
new.
Tell me about my Dutch Villa shit. Tell me about my Dutch Villa shit. You come in, the bottom shit, you go upstairs.
Upstairs, downstairs.
Yo, these is regular apartments, nigga.
Nothing crazy.
That's how much the rent was.
My shit was $550.
My shit was like
You still
6.
had rampant homelessness. Nigga, we was in fly shit for $550. In Baltimore, you could get an apartment when we was there for $1 and some change
Yes.
in the hood.
Yes.
And you still got homeless people running around. That
Boarded.
lets you, yo, down
Boarded
south
shit.
poverty. Niggas don't understand, like, when down south poverty and our poverty be different. Them niggas in Memphis and Arkansas and all
Kentucky.
of that, them niggas that be at the bottom, they at the bottom. Nigga, Newark right now is bad. We got $2,500 apartments in Newark. We got $4,000 apartments in Newark. $6,000 apartments in Newark. Nigga, ain't no $6,000 apartments in some of these cities. That shit is unheard of. So when we start talking about the hood, everybody, oh, nigga, I'm from Brooklyn, nigga, I'm from Queens, nigga. Go to Cherry Hill. Go ahead down Westport, nigga. Go ahead.
They grunge.
Nigga, The Wire was, HBO does an amazing job.
I tried to tell
They water it down.
Ish.
No.
See, Ish, I try not to date myself, but I told them niggas, I said, when The Wire was on TV, not only was I living where the dope spot was in the back of my shit, the nigga who I was down there with was Avon Barksdale, nigga.
Bro, like, niggas don't understand. Like, bro, every hood, every state, every country got a motherfucking ghetto. Go to East London, nigga.
Yeah.
Go ahead to East London. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, we don't
Go
understand.
to Toronto. Niggas think
like,
Toronto
it
is
ain't-
sweet. Go to Toronto and
That's
get
one of
tear
the most
gas,
violent
nigga.
places.
Get tear gas out of fucking Toronto. Everybody got goons. I tell everybody got goons. Everybody got niggas that'll commit crimes for them. Everybody got cousins and family from the hood. Everybody got niggas that got a couple dollars. Everybody knows a blood nigga. Everybody knows a Crip nigga. Everybody got niggas.
Yeah.
That's facts.
All right? So niggas need to be tipping lightly and stop thinking that they the toughest thing in the
respect.
fucking
Be
world.
respectful.
That's it.
That's it.
Be respectful.
And it costs nothing.